Welcome, students. As we are studying chapter number 5, Yoga and Physical Education. In previous class, we have learnt about the yoga, its meaning, importance, and all 8 elements of yoga. In continuation of this chapter, we will talk about the asanas, pranayam, meditation, and yogic kriya. So here you can see that asanas means, what is asanas? Asanas means holding the body in a particular posture in which one can remain steady. The steady word is very important here. Calm and comfortable. Yoga asanas are practiced to develop one's ability to continue in a position for a long time without any discomfort. So here this word discomfort, without any discomfort we have to be in a position that is called asanas. Now we will learn about the rules of asanas. When we go and perform the asanas, before that what kind of rules we should follow? Ground should be level and clean, can be practiced on a mat or carpet. Practice early in the morning. We should wear the yoga dresses. Concentration on the breathing and limbs, and we should not have too much strain on it. No jerk during the practicing asanas. After practicing asanas, some asana should be performed. So these are the 7 rules which we can follow and we can get the benefit of asanas. What are the importance of asanas? Good health and longevity of life. What it gives? It gives a long and healthy life. Calms the mind, control the sense. Our sense organs are very important and it must have a control by the human being. Flexibility increases. Our joints must have the flexibility, but it must be more and more so that we cannot be affected with any strain or sprain. Purification of blood and blood vessels, contractions and expansion, power of lungs increases. Moral improvement also happens in the body, where various diseases can be cured and reduces fatigue, थकान को कम करता है. We can divide asanas in 3 parts, that is Dhyanatmak asana and second one is relaxative asanas. So Dhyanatmak asana, that means meditative asanas. In these asanas, Padmasana can be included, Siddhasana may also be included in it. And few asanas are relaxative asanas which can relax our mind. And third one is corrective asanas. Through these asanas we can have a correction on the different kind of the postural deformities as well as the physiological problems as well as the anatomical problems. Our second topic is pranayama. So let us talk about the pranayama. Prana is a Sanskrit word which means vital force. It also signifies life or breathe. So ayama means the control of the prana. So pranayama means the control of vital force. Prana by concentration and regulated breathing. So this regulated breathing is very important as we can have a control on it. Pranayama means control and regulation of the breath. How we can regulate our breath? As we know that through the different kind of pranayama we can have control on our breathing system. And pranayama, during the pranayama we can go for the three important step of pranayama, that is purak means inhale. Purak, that means inhale. When we breathe in, that is purak. Then exhale, when we release the air, that is called exhale, rechak. And third one is kumbhak, means to retain, when we hold the air. So these are the three more important steps which we should follow during the pranayama. Pranayams are Suraj Vedi pranayama, उज्जयी प्राणायाम, शीतकारी प्राणायाम, शीतली प्राणायाम, भस्त्रिका, भ्रामरी, मूर्छा, कपालभाति, समवृत्ति प्राणायाम, नाड़ी शोधन प्राणायाम, and Pallavini pranayama. So after asanas we have talked about the pranayama. So here you can give the answer that what are the types of pranayama. Third one is meditation. In meditation is a cleansing process. It cleans the mind and the emotions. My dear students, we have a lots of emotions in our mind. It may be the fear, it may be the love, it may be the hate, but we should have a control on it. We should purify and clean it. It works by paying attention to everything that comes up during practice by observing it. It is really the heart and soul of yoga. So meditation is nothing but it is heart and soul of yoga. Importance of meditation: it concentrates our mind, it reduces stress, it decreases the muscle tension, helps to regulate emotions, improves circulatory system and digestive system, good for the rehabilitation. What kind of rehabilitation? We always face the rapture in our mind, rapture in our physiology, and through the meditation we can have a rehabilitation in it, in our body through it. And then yogic kriya. Yogic kriya is an ancient type of meditation technique that when practiced is meant to rapidly accelerate one's spiritual process. Yogic kriyas help the individuals to clean the internal as well as external organs of the body. Kriyas are cleaning practice which we do daily, such as bathing, brushing, etc. But yogic kriyas refers to a special yoga techniques meant to cleanse the inner organs. What are the objectives? The objectives are cleanness the inner tracts to refresh the inner passages. Then it also control and keep hypersensitive reaction in the pathways, focus the awareness on the perineum. Benefits of yogic